It's Chelsa Messenger with Picks and Parlays. We're talking NBA action. The Rockets are headed to the Pelicans. We've got a promo code. The code is LOVE for 20% off the entire site at picksandparlays.net. New Orleans favored -4.5. The total is 218.5. We're looking at some early odds. It could move, but that's the line what we're looking at right now. We've got Nick from the Insiders Room joining us to break this one all down for us. Nick, we've got the Rockets who are 11-11, 10-12 against the number, and then the Pelicans 10-12, 10-12 against the number. So what stands out to you when you see these two teams going head to head?
Well, as primarily a situational handicapper, I think this one sets up great for the Pelicans. New Orleans, it's only 10 and 12 straight up, as you mentioned, but it's 6 and 5 at home. Pelicans, they definitely come into this one right now playing their best basketball of the year. They've won 3 in a row right now. That includes a 118-109 victory over Memphis in its last game. And so, Chelsea, this is actually a really important game for New Orleans. They start a 4-game road trip after this, and that's 4 games that are going to be over in less than a week. And they play in Chicago the following night after this. So I mean, this is a big game. You always want to end your homestand there with a win before a big road game. So finally, though, from a situational standpoint, the Pelicans also play with revenge here after losing 126-112 to the Rockets as 2.5-point favorites back on January 30th. So this is a whole bunch of different factors working in their favor. Now, Houston, obviously, I mean, it's looked a lot better than most people would have expected after the James Harden trade, for sure. I mean, this is a tough spot for it here. It does have the game in Charlotte on Monday night. As of recording this, they're playing right now. The Rockets entered that Monday night contest having lost 2 of their last 3. And so I just have a really hard time seeing them mustering up any sort of energy here, playing in the second game of the back-to-back. And so that's my read on this one. From a situational standpoint, I think for sure this one sets up fantastically for New Orleans.
Right, and the Rockets will probably still be without Christian Wood, who is averaging 22 points a game, so a big hole in that Rockets lineup. And also a glaring deficiency for Houston on defense is rebounding. 27th in total rebounds when it comes to the defensive side. And then you've got the Pelicans, who are really good at rebounding, ranking 4th in the league. So Zion Williamson should be able to pound the paint in this one, I believe, score quite a few. Not sure what his prop will be. It'll probably be high just because people love to bet on Zion Williamson, but maybe a big game from him here, considering that deficiency when it comes to the boards. Looking at a total of 218.5. Do you have any leanings early on?
I'm going to lean to the under here. The last time these teams met, it did go over, but yeah, Houston coming in tired here in the second game of the back-to-back. And so really that's going to be the deciding factor for me here to sort of correlate along with my play on New Orleans. I just don't think that Houston's going to be able to muster up much offense. And so I'll go with the under as far as the total is concerned.
And it's been 3 straight unders for Houston as well. That's going to do it for our basketball talk here on Picks and Parlays. Great stuff from Nick from the Insiders Room. Nick, thanks for joining us.